Good morning. I don't know what it is this time of year, springtime, but whenever I wake up in the morning, it's like I got hit by an 18-wheeler. For whatever reason, this time of year, waking up in the morning just is like, it's rough, which doesn't make sense because it's like nice outside, so you think that I'd actually like want to hop out of bed and get my day started, but I don't know what it is. I'm going to attempt to get through the first part of today without any coffee. Crazy, I know. But I kind of promised my sis I would go to Dunkin Donuts later, and I kind of want to keep that promise because Dunkin Donuts coffee is ill. Let's go.
I'll get a large iced latte, please. Actually, can we get a macchiato?
I don't know what it is that they put in Dunkin's iced macchiatos. I don't know if it's the milk with like the syrup that we put in it or what. Delicious.
Molly, how's your coffee?
Great.
Delicious. Nutritious. I can't think of anything else that rhymes with that, but mine too.
There's one flavor in particular that I'm absolutely obsessed with at Dunkin Donuts. If you think you know what it is, comment it down below. I want to see. You know, I might have an addiction. My dad jokes with me all the time actually saying I actually have a coffee addiction, which is not entirely untrue. But here's the thing, man, you know, is it so bad to be addicted to coffee, or in this case, espresso? Like, don't get me wrong, there are good, well, I guess there aren't good addictions, but there's some addictions which aren't like detrimental to your health, you know? If you like coffee or espresso, whatever your choice of caffeine is, and it helps you be productive, it adds to your daily happiness, then I think that's kind of a good addiction. But as of late, I've been noticing that my productivity is at a complete zero. Unless I, you know, start drinking coffee. There was a time, probably like 8 years ago, where it was like free iced coffee day at Dunkin Donuts, back when they had free iced coffee day. And I got an iced coffee, and I tried it for the first time. I think I just got cream and sugar in it, and hated it. I don't know at what point that changed. Maybe it was when I went to college and actually needed to pull all-nighters 5 nights a week. But at some point, I just fell completely in love with coffee, and it just became part of my daily routine. Actually, on vacation, sometimes it's both morning and nighttime coffee, which is crazy, I know. But there's just something about a cup of coffee. I mean, you could actually drink coffee. I mean, you don't want to drink too much of it, your heart might explode. But there are healthier ways to drink coffee. Like if you add just a little bit of cream and sugar, calorie-wise, that's not too crazy. It's when you start adding all the syrups and heavy cream and all that the calories start to add up. But coffee itself, especially if you just drink black coffee, that's actually, there's no calories in that. So my whole point being is if you're like me and you consider yourself addicted to coffee, I think there are far worse things to be addicted to. It's just something about that flavor. But you know, just drinking coffee is one thing. Actually figuring out a kind of coffee that you like and that you become addicted to is a whole other ballgame. Nowadays, you could literally get coffee everywhere. I mean, you could get it at McDonald's. Do not underestimate the coffee at McDonald's, by the way. You could get it at McDonald's. You could get it at like 7-Eleven, Dunkin Donuts, obviously. I'm a Dunkin dude, so I always prefer to get my coffee from Dunkin Donuts. But then you got Starbucks, Cumberland Farms. What else? I think Burger King, Wendy's. I think every fast food restaurant has some kind of coffee. But it's so funny to always ask like how people take their coffee, because everyone enjoys their coffee a different way. Like take my grandma for example. One time I was being nice and I think I brought over a nice coffee and I didn't know how she liked it, so I'm just like, all right, everyone likes a little bit of cream and sugar in their coffee, right? Not my grandma. When I gave the small iced coffee, little cream, little sugar to my grandma, she took one sip and she's like, oh, the sugar. Which was hilarious to me because I've never seen someone actually dislike the taste of sugar. But I learned my lesson. I know now that my grandmother does not like cream or sugar in her coffee, so I will never bring her a nice coffee again with any cream or sugar in it. But that's my take on coffee. That's why I think it's not that big of a deal if you think you're slightly addicted to it. And this just became the saddest part of the day.